AJ here and welcome to the daily life of a motion designer. Typography has thousands of styles, each with a complex creation process. In my early days, typography intimidated me. It was full of elements and components I didn't know how to combine. More often than not, I ended up animating elements that contradicted each other. Since then, I've worked hard to learn craft, slowly uncovering standard typography rules. I have created and tested countless typography samples, including minimal, corporate, and fashion typography, to name a few. Through this process, I started to see patterns and could categorize them by whether they adhered to specific rules. This led me to establish a set of do's and don'ts for different types of typography, which I called typography principles. I'm excited to share these principles with you and eager to hear your suggestions and thoughts. Principle number 1. Fixed range selector and animated properties. Easy but practical. Let's dive into this by asking what is the difference between the main position and the animator position. Write a text and add a position property to it. Open the main transform and move the position. Now move the animator position. At first glance, they seem identical, both move the text. However, the key difference is that the main transform moves the entire layer, while the animator position moves only the characters. Let me clarify. Select the text and draw a rectangle mask around it. Move the main position and notice how the text and the mask move together. This means you are moving the entire layer. Now move the animator position. Wow, the text moves independently, leaving the mask in place. Now that we understand this distinction, let's create animations using this technique. Create a new composition and write two text layers with a stroke line between them. Start by animating the line. Position the anchor point. Press S for scale. Unchain the scale and animate the X value from 0 to 100 over 15 frames. Hit F9 to easy ease the keyframes. For the text above, cover it with a rectangle mask. Add the position property and animate it at the 0-second mark. Move the indicator forward and position the text. Select the keyframes and press F9. Repeat the process for the second text, applying a rectangle mask and animating its position. You can copy the animator from one text and place it onto the second text, ensuring the animation starts at the current time. Hit U to see the keyframes. Edit the position value at the 0-second mark and pull it up. To make the animation smoother, adjust the keyframes and synchronize the layers. Create a new composition and write a text. Create a mask covering half of the text. Duplicate the text layer. Open the mask properties and switch the mask from Add to Subtract to reveal the rest of the text. Animate the position at the 0-second mark for the first text layer. Move it out of the mask. Select the keyframes and hit F9. Repeat the process for the second part of the text and adjust the keyframes as necessary. To create dynamic text animations, combine the masking technique with the first principle. Let's review the first principle. Fix the range selector amount and animate the properties. Create a new composition and write a text. Add position and animate it for an entrance movement. At the 0-second mark, position the text outside the composition. At the 1-second mark, set the position amount to 50. Move the CTI forward 10 frames and change the position to 0. Select the middle keyframe, right-click, and choose Rove Across Time. Select all keyframes, hit F9, and edit the speed graph in the graph editor. Adjust the speed graph for a dynamic motion effects. Take a look. I may cover animation and keyframes deeply in future episodes. Advanced techniques with range selector. I want to add a new animation for the Y character at the end of the text. For this, I need a new animator. Deselect everything and add rotation. A new animator will appear. Rotate the characters slightly. Open the range selector and set the range, so rotate only affects the Y character. Set 0 value to rotation at the 1-second mark. Move forward and rotate to 45 degrees, then again return to 0. Hit F9 for a smoother animation. Now let's reverse the movement. At the 3-second mark, animate the position back to its original state. Edit the graph handle for better movement. Adjust the rotation value and keyframes. Hit F9 and edit the graph editor for a smooth exit animation. Check the preview. By following these steps, you've learned how to master topography animation using the first principle of fixed range selector and animated properties. This technique allows you to create complex text animations with ease. It's versatile, giving you control over elements like position, rotation, and scale, all while maintaining precision with the range selector. Whether you are animating a single character or an entire text block, these methods will elevate your motion design projects. Stay tuned for the next episodes where we'll dive into the second principle of topography techniques. Remember, the power of animation lies in details, and only with practice you can unlock the endless creative possibilities. You can download the project from the description below and feel free to practice with the other sample I've prepared for you. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for more tips on motion design. I'll see you next time on the daily life of a motion designer.